What's up, people? This is Training 2010, and I'm here today with something that's not been on my channel yet. Yeah, I'm here with some Destiny, and I've always been interested in Destiny ever since, well, I'd never really cared in the beginning. Alright, let me explain the story real quick. So Destiny was one of those popular games. It's like, yeah, I don't really care about Destiny until I wanted to get a PS4, and it was like, hey, guess what? The spectacular Destiny White Bundle is coming out. And I'm like, okay, I want to get that. I didn't end up getting that, but I did fall in love with Destiny on the way there, even after launch, which many people either liked or many people disliked. You're either a fan or you're a hater. It's just that. There's no in-betweens. And so I tried out the demo for a while, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm actually like this game. I'm actually going to play this game. And long and behold, a year later, an opportunity has come up for me to actually get this. So they said, hey, guess what? Year 2 is coming out. Guess what we're going to release? We're going to release a $40 DLC, but we're going to release a Legendary Edition, which is going to come with all the DLC in the game for a price of $60. And that was confusing to me. Well, I first heard about this in a GameStop or whatever, and it was like, hey, special edition, collector's edition, blah 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 blah. Let me just try to hurry up and get the story. I ended up getting it. It seemed like a really good deal, especially in comparison to what all of them cost separately. So I started playing Destiny. Whew, here is my thoughts on Destiny, The Taken Kings. I don't want to really get too much into the regular story of Destiny, considering that it's been out for a year. I will touch a lot on it, like, well, not a lot, I will touch a bit on it, but yeah. First off, I want to say there's not going to be many, if any, spoilers in this. So to start off with, the Destiny has gotten an update right before The Taken Kings that added in that did some changes to year 1 that, you know, were kind of necessary and stuff. Some like auto rifle balances and stuff like that. It shows that they're still continuing to support this game as long as they said they would have, which they want to support this game for 10 years, people. 10 years. I feel like they'll be able to do it too. Like, a lot of people are speculating and doubting that they'll be able to support this for 10 years. I would play this game for 10 years, and I'll still explain, like, later on why my thoughts and stuff like that. When the Taken Kings finally came out, I actually didn't get it on that day, but I got it on the next day. One thing that people hated about Destiny year 1 was the story, or lack thereof. As you can see, I just destroyed a boss right there. People have complained that Destiny lacks a story, and year 2 does some pretty good things to actually switch up, changes up, and actually put a story into line here. The characters are funny. Even I got a couple of laughs from even the Ghost, because they was acting pretty funny at points too. Cayde is the real killer here. He is a very funny person, and it is I can't believe it's taken this long for them to actually you know, make that a thing. Like, Cayde is too hilarious. He's even hilarious at the tower, just sitting there just wanting to get out. And so they made the story better with The Taken King. Another thing I want to say though is they also made the story better in year 1. Not by much, but by a little bit. Destiny now has questing in it, like full-on questing. Destiny is a FPS RPG or MMO, whatever you want to call it. Destiny is a first-person shooter. You get loot, you quest, you grind for gear. It is a thing that you do. And so with the questing feature in Destiny, it adds a bit to the story by explaining the story within the quest. Before in Destiny, it was like, okay, do a mission, now do a mission, now do a mission, now do a mission, you get a prize, come back to the place, go do more missions. Now it's like, okay, we are going to give you a quest. You're going to go out, you're going to do this mission, you're going to come back, you're going to talk to us about this mission, we're going to give you feedback, and then we're going to send you out, and then we're going to give you more feedback, send you out, more feedback, maybe even send you to another person, which is pretty cool. Like, you get to, like, though it's not in voiced format, most of it actually, some of the like the later dialogues, like in the Taken Kings, I think even in the House of Wolves, you actually do see them speaking some of the quest dialogue. And so you're not gonna get a oh my gosh, there's a oh my gosh, it's like time of thing, but you are getting a little bit more than what you are getting, like what you got originally. And so that's pretty cool. One thing I do have to say about the questing system, though, for year one at least, was the questing system kind of stops off in a really weird place. So you kind of do some of the Mars missions, and you do some of the Venus missions, I think, like at the same time. And it kind of end the story on Venus, but there's still Mars missions left over, and there is really nothing to do. I was really questioning whether to even do those Mars missions at the time, because I'm like, are you going to give me a quest for them? Are you not going to give me a quest for them? For some of the missions that I had to deal with when the questing system first came out, I actually did have to redo a couple of missions that I did earlier in the game, because how the questing worked, and so I didn't want to repeat that mistake. So the questing can be a little bit strange at times, but only for like the year one type of missions. Nothing's wrong with the Taken Kings questing so far that I've seen, and nothing is wrong with some of the later DLCs of Destiny. Another weird thing is there's a questing icon over the tower even when there's not a thing. I know the reason for that, but the fact that I do not have that reason, or even close to that reason, is another downfall on Destiny. The weapons have everything, like, you know, there's so many weapons, there's so many things you can choose from. There is a like tiny bit of gripes I have, like how rocket launchers are loaded from like the top. They could have done some changes with the rocket launchers, but you know, this is pretty much all year one stuff. So how do you like year two, you might be asking? Well, I'm really liking year two actually with this with Destiny as well. Year two has been pretty, like, okay, so there is some changes with some new characters. They're called the Taken. The Taken King, or Oryx, he takes people, like he sucks them up through this portal, tortures them extremely, and turns them into these white ghost-like figures of things. A lot of people had complaints about the models being very similar. They are very similar. It kind of fits into the story that way. Yeah, they are similar, but at the same time, they have different movesets to the point where some things are way harder in Taken form than they are in normal form. Sometimes even too annoying, I would say. So with the Taken Kings, they've added a bunch of new quests, a bunch of new items, finding like just so many things to do in your spare time. They've added gunsmith things, questing. They've added chests to get, swords to get, calcified fragments, all types of weird stuff. A new subclass to each guardian to give that last subclass that guardian did not have of you know, its weapon type. because you know there's 3 different types of damages at year 2. Who knows, we could get some more of those in the future. And every guardian has one of those.
Enemies die.
For my final thoughts, I really am liking Destiny. Destiny has been really fun to me. I have just been enjoying it. This isn't really a review. I don't want this to be taken as a review. I just want to give my thoughts on it. It's been a week. I was actually going to do this a couple of days after Destiny, like before I even had gotten to the Taken Kings portion. But things kind of changed. I got to the Taken Kings, so I guess it's the best time to give you all this video. So yeah, I really like the Destiny Taken Kings. If you have not got this game and you have space, check it out. There is a demo. It allows you to get to level 7 in the beta. Why does it always seem like I'm like, check it out, oh my gosh, sponsored? No, it's just me, you know, liking things. Just go check it out. Go check out the demo if you have enough space on your PlayStation. It's like PlayStation 3 is like 30 gigabytes, or like your Xbox 360, while on your PS4 it's like 60 or like something like that. It's some weird number. If you haven't tried it out, go try it. Tell your friends to try it if you do enjoy it. It is best played with friends. And with that, that's my thoughts on Destiny and Destiny the Taken Kings. If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe for more. I'm not sure I'm going to be doing Destiny on this channel. I'm probably won't be. Yet, me and my friend has been having some really funny moments on that game that I kind of wanted to record, so I could potentially have Destiny on this channel, not as like a main thing, but as a side thing. If you really want to see that, leave a like. And with that, I will talk to you all later. How do I end this thing? See ya.